Hello everybody, this will be a basic strategy that I like to use every once in a while. It is called the 80% setup. If you guys learned something new from this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Anyways, what it is technically is when the daily open opens below or above the previous day value area. And so for example, let's say like this is a whole day's range, and then we just draw a fixed volume profile for that whole range. You can see that this chunk of price action was most commonly traded, and this is called the value area high when price changes colors. So from this gray color to the bluish color, this is called the value area high. This is the point of control, or where price was traded at the most for that whole range. And then the value area low, which is again the change from gray to blue or whatever. So that is like the three main points that we are worried about when trading this. I'm just explaining this to you, what the value area high and value area low is. And so now this is where we actually get into the 80% setup. I explained to you what the value area high, point of control, and previous day is. And so this will be a previous day volume taken from the whole 24 hours and within the previous day candlestick. And so here I just drew a previous day value area high, the previous day point of control, and the previous day value area low. And so whenever say today's candle opens below the whole value area. So when I'm saying value area, I mean this whole chunk of price action. When it opens below it, there is an 80% chance that when price moves into the value area and closes for 2 consecutive 30-minute candlesticks. That is also very important. You want to make sure there are 2 30-minute candle closes within the whole chunk of price action from the previous day value area. There is a 80% chance that price will come up and fill this previous day value area high. So a pump up in this case, since the daily open below. It can open above. We'll explain that in a different scenario. Same exact thing, really. But there is an 80% chance that price will come up and fill that previous day value area. That's where the 80% chance comes from. And so what I like to do to trade this is usually I'll look for a divergence on Market Cipher and then enter really based off of a previous day value area low. Or if there's any like other key support below that, I'll of course enter like from lower and just wait for higher once it starts to enter this value area. And what I like to do is set my final take profit for that previous day value area high whenever that happens. And then my first take profit will be the previous day point of control. So that is just something to take profits to keep in mind of. Looking at Exocharts, I'll leave this in the Discord, but it's just a template that I like to use. And this will map out everything and map it out for you, really. And so it'll have your previous day value area high, previous day point of control, and previous day value area low. In this case, there isn't a 80% chance, but if this daily open, this blue line right here, opens below or above the whole value area chunk of price action, it'll just kind of map it out for you what an 80% chance it will do. So that is just looking at Exocharts. It'll just make it a lot easier for you, in my opinion. And so that is something I like to do with trading. What is nice about this too is that sometimes you can get 2 trades if price does come up to that previous day value area. You guys can open up a short position. And so if price does end up rejecting off of that, look for divergences again on Market Cipher B. And you guys can aim again for the previous day value area low. So you guys can get in 2 trades with this common trading setup. And so that was an example of when the daily open was below the value area. Now let's look at an example where the daily open is above the previous day value area. And so, of course, you want to be looking for a short, specifically off a key level, or you guys can just look for a rejection off of this previous day once price comes in here. Next, you want to wait for 2 consecutive 30-minute candle closes within this value area. And so that will set up the 80% setup. Once that happens, of course, there'll be an 80% chance that price will come down to this previous day value area low. What you guys can do, of course, is look to take profits first at that previous day point of control, and then you can look to close it at around the previous day value area low. Once that does happen, you guys can look for a long position based off of that previous day value area low, and you guys can just set a take profit to the previous day value area high. And then, of course, feel free to check Exocharts. It'll point it out for you. Just to do this, you can go to the marker lines, go to marker settings, and then you guys can do previous day and check the previous day value area high, previous day point of control, and the previous day value area low. And then, of course, the developing day daily open. So that will map it out all for you. I like to use Exocharts, just the charting platform that I like to use too. And so let's kind of go over everything that we covered in this video. And so just going over everything, the first thing you want to look for is a daily open, the open, above or below the value area. You can say like outside the previous day value area, below the previous day value area. Next, you want to see price move into the previous day value area and close for 2 times 30-minute candle closes. And then there will be an 80% chance that price moves to the previous day value area high / previous day value area low. Depends if you're longing or shorting. And take first profits at the point of control, previous day point of control. And this can be pdPOC, just in Exocharts. Next, take final profits at the previous day value area high / previous day value area low. And then look for a move into the opposite direction. So again, if you were in a short, close that short and look for a long. If you were in a long, close that long and look for a short. And then take final profits at the previous day value area high / previous day value area low, and just do the opposite of whatever you did when price was going to start that 80% setup. So that is pretty much it for the video. Please give me a like or a thumbs up if you thought this was helpful. Plus I'll leave a link to Exocharts and just the charting program that I kind of use. I don't have any affiliate with it, but feel free to check it out. Thanks. Bye.